And welcome back, people. Welcome back to Buck Rogers in the 25th century. Countdown to Doomsday. Last time we just succeeded in freeing this ship of its ECG problem, and hopefully we can have it for ourselves. If not, we've claimed it in the name of Neo. That's the new Earth organisation, not Neo from the Matrix, for those wondering. Anyways, let's continue on. We pilot the ship back to Salvation and give our report. Seems like a good idea. Add experience. Well done, I see you captured a RAM rocket ship. It's named Maelstrom Rider. Maelstrom Rider. That seems like a decent name for a ship. Especially in space. Going through a maelstrom. Yeah, that sounds about right. Assigned us to investigate the van plot, which Scott Doss has mentioned. Use the ship for transportation and defence. So, rocket battles. Meet me in HQ when you're ready for the details of this assignment. So, off to HQ. But first, save game. And continue on. We'll go into the bath and see if there's any stuff happening. Beware of surprise attacks when travelling over land. Well, yeah, random encounters. Any others? No? Get some coffee. Ah, there we are. Never trust a digital personality. Urges a bar per patron. So Scott.Doss shouldn't be trusted. I think we can trust him. For the record, yes, we can trust him. We'll go into the medical facilities just for the health update. Could go in the armory, but there's no need. We've got it doesn't update at all, so we'll just go into HQ. Data indicates 3 RAM installations may be linked to this plot. One near Ceres, Gravius Mons on Mars, and a Venusian base. So, this ship was headed to Ceres in the asteroid belt. I suggest you check out the asteroid belt asteroid base there for more information. Now I'll turn you over to our training staff. So, yeah. Again, everyone can level. This is pretty much a staple for after a big mission. Everyone can level through all the experience. The experience bar, experience amount up the top. If someone can go up 2 levels through experience, they don't. You can only level them up once. If you're beyond the threshold for the next level, you go to 1 experience point below. So, say the experience was 4,000 and the next one 8,000, and I went up from and I did the level for 4,000. I would be put on to 7,999 and not be able to level. You have to train 1 level at a time, and then get another battle before going into another and being able to train again. It's a bit of a pain sometimes. It's happened to me a couple of times through my previous playthroughs a while back, and it is a bit annoying because you have to go out, find a fight, come back in, be able to train again. So let's train Float to be a level 4 rocket jock. I'm going to be in space now, so pilot rocket and jury rig are all the more important. I'll give another 1 in 0 gravity manoeuvring and 1 in climbing. Linus, still no leadership, but yeah, he's going to be hitting things quite hard with backstabs, hopefully. Level 4, so you can pick another specialisation. You can stay in the same one. You can specialise up to 3 times, or choose another weapon. I'm going to go with of going up to 3 times in the same weapon because it just makes it more powerful, and since he's going to be hitting things with the Morris sword, it's going to be useful. As you can see, the damage is now 10 to 19. That is quite a bit. Victor. Still no leadership for him, but continue on with the rest of the stuff. And again, I always try to prioritise the specialisation because it's just so much more useful. 3 to 10 foot with a laser pistol, with a standard laser pistol. The normal is 1 to 8 if you remember, so it's a lot better now. Rank. Treat wounds, priority. Going to put one in programming and one in 0G. I'd like it to be a bit more 0G, but I need a bit of programming for the next area. Laura, the rogue. Bypass security. Yes, please. Bit of fast talk, bit of perception. Her zero gravity manoeuvring isn't as important as some of the others, but yeah. And caster. Bit of leadership, bit of zero gravity manoeuvring, and needle gun specialisation. And that is everyone. Next level ups are I think are quite a while away, but what I'm going to do off screen after I've shown what I want to show in this bit is me grinding up to level 5, because it makes the next area a bit easier. It's going to take a little while, but yeah. So off we go. As you can see, there is a new option, resupply, which completely refills your ship. Weapons, heals, it repairs all your damage, stuff like that. We don't need to do it now, but they repair the ship, reload all weapons, and restock the extra ammo. The extra ammo will be important. And launch. All preparations are complete. We are cleared for lunch. Where's my sandwich? And here we go. Right, before I go into anything important, and one big gripe about this game is that it's a bit too easy for me, really. There's no real challenge in it, and at this point in the game you can even make it easier. Most games have you get the best weapon and equipment, best weapons, armors, equipment near the end of the game. You can literally go around, grind up a little bit here, and buy everything to max out your characters. I'm not kidding. You can literally be weapon and item capped now. Yeah. And we're not even halfway through the game. We're about a third through it, at the most. So, yeah, it's a bit of a downer on this game. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy 6 items from the next weapon shop, and that's it. I'm not going to buy anything else from any of the things throughout the rest of the game. I will be allowed to pick up items, but that is it. Items that I found through spoils or through battle. I will not be allowed to buy anything else in the game. I will be going through each of the asteroid bases and the planetary bases, so you can see what you can actually buy and what's available in the places. But after this first place, I will not be buying anything. So let's go on. And Juno. Docking at spaceport. And we're in the spaceport of Juno. It's pretty simple layout. They don't have as much as Salvation. The west is restricted, to the east is bar, and to the north is this supplies. What I am going to buy for each character is one of these for each character. 6 of these. ECM package. 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm not allowed to buy anything else from a supply station for the rest of the game. What they also have are stun grenades, which are a lot like dazzle grenades. They do a little bit of damage, but they stun. So any enemies or friendlies caught by the stun grenade will not be able to attack or move for 1 turn. Aerosol mist grenades are laser deterrent grenades. They don't do damage on impact. They cover the area, the 9 space area, with a mist which lasers cannot go through. Chaff grenades are the same, except for rocket pistols. If rocket pistols didn't have enough already with them, chaff grenades pretty much make them useless. The ECM package which I bought is a direct counter to the rocket pistol. It gives the rocket a chance of doing pretty much what you saw against the robot. It misses completely. It just flops off to the side and doesn't do anything. And hopefully we'll see that in the next battle. And the dazzle grenade, as you already know, blinds in the 9 slot area. If we go down to the bar, I will show you what they. In the bar, you can get information, and do special tasks, and maybe get into fights. So let's mingle. If music is terrible, you want to leave, you will get this a lot. The Acid Frog King is an awe-inspiring amphibian, highly intelligent and respectful of leaders. This is important. Later on, you will meet the Frog King, and you will need a leader. Hence, Castellator for me. Crowd is pretty quiet. These are pretty dull areas. No one really wants to be here. They're all here for the fights and the gossip, I guess. But we're all Koreans. Weapons are drawn, so we will fight. What we're fighting here are Ram Warriors. These are the mainstay of the game. You will be fighting these a lot. 6 of them, and they hold rocket pistols. Now you see why I bought all the ECM packages, but let's get on with this. That is the aerosol mist grenade. Right. When I get to either Victor or Laura, you'll be able to see what happens. Float, you can take it. As you can see, it has no effect on needle guns. That's perfectly fine. Blocked by mist. Laser pistols cannot shoot through it at all. You can't get away from it. You just have to either change weapons or end your turn. I bought her a needle gun for this exact purpose. So, here we go. Dazzle grenades against these people are completely useless. For a specific reason. And if you saw in that middle one there, Ram Warrior there, the rocket literally just flopped off to the side and didn't do anything because of the ECM package. Backstab. Missed. Oh, come on, Linus, you should be better than that. Right, second chance. Come on, Linus. See, Laura's doing better than you at the moment. Rocket pistols against these people aren't too bad because they don't have any defense against it, and rocket pistols tend to do better against normal thing. What's the word? Oh, fleshy monsters. So humans and the ECGs, stuff like that. Yeah, that Martian needle gun is going to serve me very well. Right, third time lucky, Linus. Thank you. Dead. Yeah, it doesn't mean much against the enemies, but dead. He's never coming back. Castor's going to be a real major damage dealer in this. One difference between normal space-based battles and sort of mission areas is in these areas and ships that we will be fighting in, you do not have to worry about zero gravity because there's an artificial gravity to be there, so you always move at max movement speed. And that's that battle over. 222 credits. It's 150 experience points. Healing, but that will get healed up when I get to the ship. Heavy body armors. These are one up on the Martian space smart suits, so we didn't have those very long. But 6, exact amount for the party. Protective goggles. These defend against dazzle grenades. So any dazzle grenades from now on will have no effect whatsoever. I cannot be blinded. That is why the dazzle grenades aren't very good against the Ram Warriors. But they are good for us now. They have rocket pistols, they have cutlasses, they have aerosol mist grenades, but nothing special. I don't. The aerosol mist grenades aren't really that useful to me. Chaff grenades will be useful later for me, but aerosol mist grenades will just be the detriment to Victor and to Laura probably. But let's equip everyone. As you can see, armor class is now -2. And hopefully I could make it a heck of a lot better if I bought a few things in the areas, but I'm not going to. But that is everyone. It's -2, excellent. I'm going to cut a bit out and just sell up all the items. After a battle you always leave for security revives. I'm just going to sell up a few items and then I will meet you there. And that's that done. And you might be thinking why I emptied the space. It's because the more stuff you have in your backpack, the more you're weighted down. So the speed that you have in combat will be reduced. In the main port area for places, you will have a repair. You have a Neo account, so anything that you want to repair can be done easily. You can repair anything that you want and also rearm. However, Salvation Station does it for free, so there's no real point to come here unless you're in a pinch. But we don't need to be here anymore, so launch. We are cleared for lunch. Still need that sandwich. Right, the autodoc quickly heals the team. He will do this every time you're in space. Or return to your ship. So all damage that I took from that battle is healed. So let's continue going around. I'll do the planets later. It's the inner solar system that we're doing here. The outer solar system we don't get anything from the asteroid belt inwards. Hygeia is our next point of call. Has a space dock, a wine and dine area, and a supply station. This place has cutlasses, heat guns, and grenade launchers. Grenades usually have a very short range, something like 4 spaces. However, grenade launchers quadruples that amount. However, since I can't buy anything from places, I'm not going to buy any now. And plus I'll find some later for free. Most supply stations don't really have a lot of equipment that's going to be useful. I'm going to make a quick stop in the Queen of Hearts. Just to see if I can get acid frogs attack anything that move. That's also important. A raven-haired beauty rushes up. You look well armed. I'll pay you well if you take care of some trouble. Yes or no? I think we can, but yeah, I'll cut this out. And that's that battle over. Victor took a little bit of a hit, but nothing special. Don't need any items. If you were trying to get the money to all the items, you would be selling all the equipment that you got there. It gives you quite a bit of something like 12,000 or something like that. Probably not that much, but very close. Some credits. Nothing major, just 250. Again, don't need the money because I won't be buying anything anymore. But just to show what that little quest gives you. And lunch. And Aurora. The layout of the bases is pretty standard for the most part. There's only about 4 different layouts, and all the asteroids share one of them. This Aurora holds battle armor with fields. This is the best armor in the game, bar none. Do you see now why it's a bit of a pain? This armor is amazing. It's something. I'm going to buy one, put it onto rack. Since I don't need the money anyway. It's fine. I will be selling this after. As you can see, arm class 2, -2. If I equip it, -6. It is that good. Rack would be virtually unkillable at this point in time of the game. And in addition, as well as the armor class bonus, it also has a built-in ECM package. So that and the ECM package together means rocket pistols will not hit almost at all, ever. But since I'm not going to be buying things, goodbye to that battle armor with fields. It cost me a lot of money, but really who cares. And smart suits, space suits, protective goggles. Nothing really major there. And quick next stop in Jasper's Jazz as to see if there's any new things that happen. Wet walls. No, I've already shown that, so I'll just leave. There is always the option to just leave. I'm sort of hoping to get a space battle before the end of this part. Oh. And up we go, up, 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 up. And this place has Martian rocket pistols. Nothing special. I'll meet you outside unless anything happens in the carnival. Not really. A fight wanted to happen, but I just cut that out. This is Ceres. I'll be coming back here later, but I want to sort of get a fight before I end the part. And it's not sort of happening. Come on people, fight, fight, fight. Ah, there we go. Ram Scout cruiser approaching. Now we can flee, try to escape. Doesn't always work, but sometimes does. We can hail it. Try to we can either bluff our way or intimidate it. Maybe make it move away. Or we can attack. We're going to attack. And this is the Van Allen we're fighting. The reason why I put the rocket jocker up front is I can immediately manoeuvre. She's first in line, first to move. So, manoeuvring, you can get the choice to close or withdraw. Withdraw at range 4 will allow you to retreat. But we want to close because none of our weapons are actually we can't fire at the moment because all of our weapons are range 3 or lower. So let's close. And we do have the choice to end at any point, but yeah. Warriors have a better chance of hitting with weapons as well. So there are 3 weapons. The K cannon does the most damage but has the least range, also the least chance to hit. The missile is the medium and medium damage and free range. A pretty decent chance to hit, but the beam laser, least damage, best chance to hit, but also is has no ammo. It's just a laser. The other 2 have ammo, which I will explain in a moment. To start off with, the first thing you should go for is the weapons. If they can't fire at you, they can't hurt you. The scout ships have 4 weapons by the 4 blocks. 2 missiles, 2 beam lasers. So you can let the computer decide where to fire, but it's best to always target. You can always, if you destroy the hull, the ship will be destroyed. Right. Same with you. If your hull is destroyed, you will have a game over. So we want to get rid of the weapons. As you can see, there's a 33% chance to hit, so let's have a go. And it's a miss. Victor! Hit! And that's 1 missile destroyed on the Van Allen. Destroyed weapons will not fire, so always good. That's both wet missiles, that's good. The scout ships are very easy. They're the lowest class of enemies. Spaceships you have to fight. But 10 damage. Missiles do 40 damage and K cannons do 100. Flow is outmaneuvered. That's the benefit of the pilot rocket. If you have high pilot rocket, you'll always be able to outmaneuver and get the first hit. And this is jury rig. This is the Maelstrom Rider we're looking at on the screen. We can repair either the engines, the hull, controls, or weapons. Only once in battle. Or we can exit and just leave it for a moment. I'm going to exit because it's only 10 damage. I might be able to use a bit more later. I could go in, but I think my standard policy is to stick to range 3 until all the weapons are destroyed. In the bottom you can see ammo left 6. The missiles have a max ammo of 8. Once you've used all 8, you will have to rearm it. In these small battles, I don't think we're going to have too much of a problem with ammo. However, hitting in the early levels can be a bit of a trouble. But all weapons outmaneuvered. I'll just heal up the weapons, but fails to jury rig, so no healing. All weapons are out. Close in. The K cannon. 12 ammo, max range 2. But if I use this, I can probably take out one block completely, while the missiles will do a half a block. But change to K cannon. The next stage before we can board the ship is to take out the weapons, the controls or the engines. If we shoot the weapons now at the 0, it will do damage to the hull. And we don't want that, we want to board the ship. So, engines. The engines are significantly more easier to hit. The controls with the K cannon 10%, the engines 16. It's because the engines are a lot more exposed. But they are harder to hit than the weapons, or the hull. 40 damage, didn't do a full block. But 2 did. Right, got it right where we want it. Excellent. I'll try the hull, and yeah, successfully a jury rig, so the hull is now fully healed. Close in, and K cannon. The closer you get, the better the chance to hit is. As you can see, the hit is now 45, while the controls of 25. But still can't hit the broadside of a barn, it seems. No. 10 damage. Beam lasers aren't really good for this sort of thing, but what can you do? At this sort of range 1, the to hit ratio is pretty easy. Engines, now it can't manoeuvre. We're pretty much going to outmaneuver it every single time, every single thing, even if she had a low manoeuvrability. What's close into range 2? Since we don't really need to do any more damage, I'm going to end these things, but reload. I've used up all the missiles, so I can reload in battle. I have 7 reloads before you've run out completely and you have to return to a spaceport to rearm. But I'll reload these, and now I can use them again. And on the next turn. This turn I cannot, because it takes a turn to reload. But also pressing start if you choose something, you can go back to this screen. But I'm close enough. They're dead in the water. Time to board. You can only board at range 0 and when the weapons or controls are destroyed. So, here we go. And we charge through the boarding tube and attack. But that's for next time, I believe. I hope you've had fun. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.